April 29th. Hope you have a wonderful day today. You want to start off the day smooth on the roadways. That's like,
yes, you do.
That starts your morning
every day. You want to start the day off smooth on the roadways.
So you got good news for us. Is what you're saying?
Well, kind of, a little bit.
Kind of.
Little
got
bit.
some problems?
A little bit. Nothing serious.
Nothing.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
We can't handle.
Okay. Yeah. Nothing
For right
you cannot
now.
handle.
Yes.
There you go.
Those are the famous last words. But in the meantime, the weather is at least not contributing to any issues.
Yes, really nice and quiet. Temperatures in the city close to 57. We get into the upper 70s and the lower 80s across most of the tri-state. It also turns breezy, but at least for now, winds are light. It's 57 in Central Park. Here's a closer look at temperatures all across the area. Montgomery, good morning, down to 42. It's 44 in Poughkeepsie, the same in Toms River, and 50 degrees in Islip. Southwest wind speeds ranging from 2 to 5 miles an hour. But after sunrise, that's when winds start to pick up, potentially gusting up to 25 to 30 miles per hour. That combined with dry air, that's the reason why there's a higher chance for fire spread. That includes most of the tri-state. So that means in this type of setup, a spark could spread very quickly. Skies are mostly clear, just looking at thin cirrus clouds, and that will be the scene all day. A lot of sunshine, a few clouds with high temperatures near 80 degrees and temperatures cooler along the south-facing shores, all thanks to a sea breeze. Heather?
All right, so a commuter alert here in Alamucci. It's 80 going east of exit 25. It's a debris spill, but this is nothing you can't handle. Just the left lane is blocked off. Now, it looked like things were a little bit worse earlier, but it looks like they're making some progress there. Farther east, that's where we have the sinkholes. 80 both ways, exit 34. Westbound, 2 lanes are expected to reopen by May 4th. Eastbound, 2 lanes are expected to be reopened by May 18th. And the whole thing is expected to be fully reopened by June 25th. We will definitely keep our eye on that. At this point, 30 minutes, close to 30 minutes to go, 3 miles getting into that closure. George Washington Bridge still looks fantastic. No major issues getting into the upper level. Lower level doing just fine. Lincoln looks good. Holland Tunnel looks good. Please drive carefully so we can keep it that way. Alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect. Pedro, Shirlene, over to you.
All right, thanks. More than 7 minutes away from weather and traffic together. We're in for a taste of summer today. Right now, temperatures are down in the 40s and the 50s, but this afternoon, get ready for high temperatures near 80 degrees. But it will be cooler along the south-facing shoreline, all thanks to a sea breeze. You'll see those numbers more so in the mid to upper 60s. But check out highs across New Jersey. Patterson, 83. West Milford, 80. Livingston, 82. And Edison up to 83 degrees with mostly sunny skies. It's also going to be breezy with winds out of the southwest gusting up to 25 to 30 miles per hour. For your Tuesday weather wellness, moderate air quality, high pollen levels, and UV index of 8. Tomorrow, 76, still breezy, especially Wednesday morning. We get down in the upper 60s on Thursday. Heather?
You know, Brittany, I don't like to use the Q word, but it's kind of quiet this morning for now. But hopefully we could keep it this way. Northern State Parkway, you can see it's moving nicely. No major issues. Subways, the F trains, earlier track work near 21st Street causing some delays. Here's the LIE at the Grand Central Parkway moving through Queens. No major issues. Going through Brooklyn on the Gowanus Expressway, that is doing okay at this point. And then this is a look at the Brooklyn Bridge. Brooklyn Bridge going inbound. That's traffic moving away from us. You can see how nicely that is moving. And then going back over into Brooklyn, no major problems. An alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect. Shirlene and Pedro, over to you.
Brittany, Heather, thank you. It is now.
And we have to wait until Friday and Saturday for our next chance for measurable rainfall. There's only a small chance for a few showers and storms late tonight through very early tomorrow morning, far north and west of the city. But currently, we have a really nice sunrise. Temperatures are comfortable in the 40s and the 50s. It's 57 in Central Park, winds near 5 miles per hour. Down to 41 in Morristown, 40 in Sussex, and good morning in Poughkeepsie, 44 degrees. Winds are out of the southwest, ranging from 2 to 6 miles per hour. But get ready for winds to start to pick up after sunrise. We could deal with gusts approaching 25 to 30, maybe even higher in some locations. So that combination of gusty winds and very dry air leading to an elevated risk for fire spread that includes most of New Jersey and the Hudson Valley through Connecticut. That means in this type of setup, a small spark could spread very quickly. Now on satellite and radar, skies are quiet, just a thin layer of cirrus clouds, and that will be the scene all day. Plenty of sunshine with just a few clouds here and there. I want to show you the bigger picture. High pressure that's now moving offshore, and now I'm tracking this area of low pressure and a cold front and a warm front that's moving throughout the Great Lakes, already sparking around the scattered showers. That will continue to slide east tonight, and that will bring a round of severe weather across upstate and western New York. These locations are under a level 3 out of 5 risk for severe weather. They could see damaging winds, hail, and isolated tornadoes, and that includes spots like Buffalo and Ithaca. But closer to the tri-state, only a marginal risk, level 1 out of 5 for the Catskills and the Poconos. A lot of those storms will lose a lot of steam once they get closer to our area. So I want to show you the timing. This morning throughout this afternoon, we're dry, temperatures near 80 degrees except for the south shoreline. That's all due to a sea breeze keeping you down in the 60s. After sunset, dry early this evening, but closer to the 11 p.m. newscast, that's when a few showers and storms will start to approach the Catskills and the Poconos. But that will continue to weaken as it moves farther south and east, dissipating, getting closer to the city. Tomorrow morning by sunrise, we're dry, and the rest of Wednesday is dry with plenty of sunshine. So dry and breezy tomorrow, still dry on Thursday. Friday, we'll see some rainfall. Unfortunately, this system was slowing down, which means this rain could linger throughout Saturday afternoon, but the rain is needed. Temperatures today, 80, breezy and warmer, an elevated fire threat. Winds out of the southwest gusting up to 25 to 30 miles per hour, and tonight dropping down to 64 with a shower or storm far north and west of the city. Tomorrow 76, still breezy, especially early, and for the rest of the 7-day forecast, temperatures in the upper 60s for the start of May. Looking ahead to the rest on Friday, 79, some showers here and there, and 71, and still wet in some spots on Saturday. Heather?
All right, so we have a beautiful shot here of the Brooklyn Bridge. No major issues to report in both directions. It is looking perfect. Here's the FDR Drive. If you recall yesterday, the FDR Drive was a mess. So we're hoping today it's a different story for the FDR Drive. And at this point, everything looks good. Now, we're also looking at this. This is the Gowanus Expressway as you go through Industry City. Not a bad ride for us there. And then a commuter alert does continue here on 80 east of exit 25. Debris spill, left lane is blocked off. Alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect. And we'll be back right after the break.
For more than 7 minutes away from weather and traffic together this morning, we have temperatures in the 40s and the 50s, mostly clear skies. But we're in for a taste of summer across most of the tri-state with highs climbing into the upper 70s and the lower 80s. It's also going to be breezy. Also, that same breeze will keep temperatures down in the mid to upper 60s near the south-facing shoreline, that sea breeze. So for Brookhaven, 64 for you, Quogue 63, only up to 63 in Montauk compared to 70 degrees in Smithtown. Your Tuesday weather wellness, moderate air quality, high pollen levels, and UV index of 8. There's a chance for a few showers and storms, mainly north and west of the city late tonight, but that clears out just in time for your morning commute on Wednesday. And tomorrow is dry, breezy, and pleasant. Temperatures near 76. We drop in the upper 60s Thursday. Our next chance for rain arrives Friday through Saturday. More details about that coming up. Heather?
All right, before I get
More today.
Great Spider-Man weather today. Temperatures near 80, also breezy, so that's the main difference. A gusty breeze up to 25 to 30 miles per hour. But at least we are starting out with this fantastic sunrise, and we'll see plenty of sunshine lasting throughout this afternoon. It's 57 in Central Park. Winds are out of the west near northwest near 5 miles per hour. Temperatures in the 40s and the 50s all across the map. It's 40 in Sussex. Good morning in Islip, 50 for you, and 44 degrees in Toms River. Wind speeds ranging from 2 to 6, but get ready for winds to start ramping up after sunrise. That's when we'll start to see gusts approaching 25 to 30 miles per hour, maybe even stronger in some locations. That combination of gusty winds and very dry air, that's the reason why that chance for fire spread is elevated for a large part of the tri-state. So in this type of setup, a small spark could spread very quickly, something to keep in mind for your outdoor plans on this Tuesday. On satellite and radar, skies are quiet, just a thin layer of cirrus clouds. So that will be the scene all day. And I want to show you the bigger picture because there are some changes coming in late tonight. High pressure will start to move offshore, and this approaching storm system is getting closer. That's currently sparking a round of rainfall near the Great Lakes all the way through the Mississippi River Valley. That same storm system will bring a round of severe weather for upstate and western New York, especially near Buffalo. You're under a level 3 out of 5 risk for severe weather. The main concern will be damaging winds hail, even a few isolated tornadoes. And that marginal risk level 1 out of 5, that's skirting extreme north sections of the Catskills and the Poconos, but a lot of those storms will weaken once they move towards the tri-state. So let's look at the timing. This morning we're dry, still dry this afternoon, high temperatures near 80 degrees except for the south-facing shoreline, all thanks to a sea breeze. Early this evening we're still dry. But after around 11 p.m., that's when a few showers and gusty storms get closer to the Catskills and the Poconos. But watch what happens throughout the overnight hours. All that activity weakens as it moves farther south and east. So we are dry early tomorrow morning and for the rest of Wednesday, looking at temperatures in the 70s and breezy conditions. Thursday, high pressure moves offshore, and Friday, that's our next chance for rainfall. Now, this system is trending a little bit slower, meaning some of these showers could linger later in the day on Saturday. But the bright side is that this rain is needed. Temperatures today near 80 degrees, breezy and much warmer. An elevated fire danger, southwest winds gusting up to 25 to 30 miles an hour. Tonight, 64, mild with increasing clouds and a chance for showers and storms, especially north and west of the city. Tomorrow, dry throughout the day, 76, still breezy early, sunny to partly cloudy skies. For the rest of the 7-day forecast, temperatures in the upper 60s to kick off May. And then on Friday, near 80, a chance for rain and storms, 71 and still wet in some spots on Saturday, and the upper 60s by Sunday. Heather?
All right, Brittany, we got busy suddenly in the traffic center. Unfortunately, we do have a problem, and it's on the BQE. It's going onto the southwest side, right near the Brooklyn Bridge. We do have an accident, so we'll take this full here. You can see the accident is right over here south of the Brooklyn Bridge. So maybe only one lane getting through that scene, it looks like. And you can see we do have those delays coming up the BQE now. As a result, some rubbernecking delays. Then this crash is still with us. This is the LIE westbound at Francis Lewis Boulevard. You can see that is sitting in the left lane, and everybody was outside of their cars, but it looks like they are in their cars now. So that's good news, because the safest place to be is in your car after you've been in an accident, especially if you're sitting in that left lane. Alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect. Pedro, Charlene, over to you.